Hello, everybody, and welcome to Final Show Films. I'm John, your executive producer here, and thanks for tuning in to watch or listen to whatever it is you're about to watch or listen to. In these trying times, we really do appreciate everyone that feels that we are worth their time, and we hope that we're able to give you something entertaining to while away the time as you spend it. We particularly want to thank those of you that feel like we're worth financially contributing to, particularly our $25 and up supporters on Patreon, who are Antitonic, Drevian Alexander, Cat Waterflame, Rowan Parker, and Samantha Bates. Yes, I read that off of a list. Thank you very much for supporting us. I know that in these uncertain times, finances are tough for everybody, so that you're willing to donate to us means a lot to all of us here, and we thank you. That being said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Perseus Endeavors. I am Cody, the game master for this evening. Joining me tonight is John.
John, I'm playing Oni, codename Oni, the pilot of the IPSN Blackbeard Yuki.
And Andrew.
Hello, I am Andrew. I'm playing Sparky, piloting the SSC Emperor Lazuli.
And William.
And we just lost William. That's all right, because Craig was next.
Uh-oh. Hi, everybody. I'm Craig. I am call sign Maul, piloting the IPS North Star Lancaster, the Baba Yeager.
And William is hopefully coming back, but they're playing Valkyrie, piloting the
Horus
Balor Sigrin. Let's see.
I have fixed.
Well, it wouldn't be a Zoom call without some manner of technical difficulty, would it?
Right?
Like
all right. Okay. There we go. There he is.
Just as I
fucking hell.
Back he comes.
Well, we have our episode name.
Yep. All right. Introduced your. You can introduce yourself as well, though, if you want.
Oh, are we already at that point?
Yeah. Yep. You were the last one, and you cut out right before we got to Craig.
Okay. Hi, I am William, and I am playing Valkyrie. Sorry, I gotta remember my character real quick. Valkyrie, piloting the Horus Balor Sigrin.
All right. And at the end of the last session, you had all just, after spending about a week and a half, printing your new mechs and making any necessary repairs to the Everest chassis that you had, you were contacted that the scout ship sent to the planet of Vanima was about to arrive, and a live feed was about to start. The military council Stragus for the Andaran military looped you guys in. As you watched, the scout ship dropped out of light speed, to which they saw multiple ships orbiting over the planet, with what appeared to be impact craters, recent impact craters on the surface, on the signs of civilization down below. And we'll pick up there. And as you guys continue watching the feed, you see the pilots start to frantically start flipping switches, typing on consoles, and uh, slamming down on buttons as fast as they can. You hear cloaking field activated. All non-vital systems powered down, awaiting further instructions. There's a short pause, a few moments before you hear orders received, adjusting mission parameters, deploying drones 1 through 7. And you watch as you hear a slight, what sounds like metal disconnecting from the ship, and then you watch as several chunks of metal start floating forward, and then they power on, kind of split apart a little bit, and then fly forwards and start to fan out towards the small fleet that's orbiting this ship, or orbiting this planet. And is it any comments or anything you guys want to make while this is happening?
Watching at the moment.
Yep. All right.
Waiting until the end.
Yep. A few more moments pass, and you see the ships start to separate, and there's probably about 10 or so ships in varying sizes. I'll show you guys. You should be able to. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. So you guys should be able to see what the ships look like. Now, with those handouts, there's about 4 of the smallest ships appear to be, you'd probably guess that they're support ships. 3 of the, 4 of the next largest ships, 3 of the ones that are just a bit smaller than the capital ship, and then the single capital ship.
Is it Corvette, destroyer, capital ship?
Yes. Yeah. And you do see a few squadrons of fighters that were deployed from the capital ship, which is why one of the reasons why they did the initial cloaking on the ship that you're watching through.
So, do we recognize these ships at all? Like, I know we've been told that these are a particular fleet, but I don't think any of us recognize the name of the fleet previously.
Yeah, no.
Do we recognize the designs of the ships?
You don't recognize the designs. The only thing that you do recognize is they have that same graphic of like sunlight cresting over the edge of a planet.
Yeah.
That they've had pretty much on everything that you've seen associated with them. I think Valkyrie was the only one that had an inkling of. Oh no, that was Void Sirens. Yeah.
I knew the Void Sirens a bit.
I
Yeah.
don't think any of us really knew what to.
Yeah, no, none of you have recognized anything.
Okay.
They're a bit more, I guess, angular in design, and you'd guess the destroyers are definitely a different design or different spec for what most destroyers look like in the Union space. But as you're kind of looking them over, they begin. Go ahead.
In space combat terms, destroyers are small ships meant to try and break down large ships, yes?
These ones look like heavy gunships. They're larger than the Corvettes. But they
Like
these
on the
ones
on the like the small to mid-sized range of the ships available that are basically supposed to be upgunned to bring down capital ships, basically.
pretty much, yeah. These are not quite as nimble as corvettes, but they pack way more firepower. But as they're breaking off into groups, you see them maneuvering away, and then you hear one of the pilots in the scout ship say, oh, hang on, something's happening. Detecting multiple energy spikes and pre-LSAFs, which to you guys would be pre-light speed anomaly fields. And about 8 out of the 10 ships that are in the separate groups, you watch as there's a brief flash, and then they've disappeared.
Disappeared like they jumped, or disappeared like they were?
Yeah, presumably. That's pretty much the visual that you get whenever something jumps into light speed. And as you continue watching that for a few more moments, they continue monitoring the capital ship, the fighter squadrons that are orbiting. You're starting to see shuttles start heading down to the surface. And you also see a small notification in the corner, and anybody with, or in the bottom corner of the screen, and anybody with data plating, you actually see that same notification signal in the corner of your eye.
Yep.
All right. So as you open it up, they also open it up on the screen because it is a broad signal emergency SOS broadcast video. As you open it, you see an individual with auburn hair, almost orange red, and her face is taking up most of the screen, and she kind of backs up a little bit. Everybody go ahead and make let's see. Everybody go ahead and roll. Let's
Anything
see.
that might apply to this?
Yeah, if you have notice.
Spot.
Spot. Sorry.
Yep. You have that.
It's been a while. I forgot what things do.
14, which is a success.
Yep.
15, also succeed.
Let me check.
And I got a 2.
Yeah, I don't have anything to roll, but let's just go. 13.
13. All right. Oni, you definitely recognize this individual before they even open their mouths. This is Thurnaval. Yeah, everybody that rolled over a 10 recognizes this as Thurnaval. This is one of the, not the highest up, but a higher up in the Hollyhock Raiders.
This is an SOS signal.
Yes.
Oni's been sort of reclining in the pilot chair, because I'm assuming we're on the deck, on the bridge this whole time.
Yeah, you guys are watching it on your bridge.
Yeah. As soon as that person pops up, Oni straightens up in the chair.
Yeah. Sparky and Valkyrie. Well, Valkyrie, the Dragon Raiders were pretty aware of other raiders in the area and had kind of like turf deals, like, you raided in this area, we'll stay out of your shit, you stay out of our shit. Yeah. Sparky, you had a few run-ins with the Hollyhock Raiders. Mostly you were fairly your squad was able to drive off the few times, and you were briefed on members of the Hollyhock Raiders. So
Yeah,
kind of
we've had like We've had like a couple of skirmishes with like small units
Yeah.
of them, but never actually
never
encountered
actually-
any of the higher ups.
Yeah. And she kind of is close and then backs up and she's, all right, this is Thurnaval. If you don't know who I am, this message isn't for you. So it's best you disregard this unless you want to step in some shit you don't want. If you don't know if you do know who I am, you have a choice to make. You can meet me at the coordinates in this message and we have ourselves a conversation about your future, or you don't, leaving me and mine to entertain ourselves in this planet's town with a damn delight. Your choice, friend. You have 6 hours. And then it cuts for a second, and then the message starts to replay again.
And that was an SOS sent directly to our ship.
No, it was a broad signal, so it showed up on your ship's screens. It
I'm immediately
as far as you know.
pulling up whatever those coordinates are to see what's there.
Yeah, it's on this planet. It's a few hours away.
On the planet we're on right now?
Yeah, it's on the planet that you're on right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And you would know, and so would actually, yeah, no, all three of you would know. The damn delight. Let me put it in chat. That is the name of their capital ship.
Anyone feel like breaking a capital ship today?
Oh, I'm already heading towards my mech. like just the coordinates were punched up, brought up on the screen. They were looked at, and then immediately Oni not saying a word, Oni hops out of the pilot seat and starts heading towards the hangars.
Maul sits up from the chair that she has turned into a recliner, takes out the earbuds that are in her ears, and says, "What's going on?"
That's a hollyhock. One of
Well,
the higher
shoot.
up hollyhocks.
What they got to say?
Either come meet us and have a parley, or they assault the town with their capital ship.
Fantastic. She pushes up out of the chair, adjusts her mechanical leg, and starts following Oni towards the hangar.
While Valkyrie is heading towards the hangar as well, she's going to use her data plating and call up. We've met at least an authority figure on this planet.
Yeah.
Call up the highest ranking person that she's met today.
That would be Anara Devan,
Yeah.
Yep.
according to my notes.
She answers. Yes, hello?
I'm assuming you just got that message.
Yes, we don't recognize her. Who is...
That is one of the high-ranking officers of a raiding band known as the Hollyhock Raiders.
And... Okay, should we be worried about that?
Well, they apparently have a capital ship in orbit waiting to attack the town if they're not met for parley.
On
The
planet.
DRSMC are heading out to meet them now.
Parlay with who? Do I need to speak with them, or... I don't...
If you don't, I mean, according to her, if you don't know who she is, you should stay out of it. But that's up to you. We're heading out to meet them. If you want to send any additional response, you're welcome to.
We don't have any type of response. We have a bit of... We don't have anything to defend against a capital ship. Okay.
Well, we may do that for you then.
Okay.
Probably at that point that you hear the Gyuki taking off.
It's just a roar in the hangar
Oh,
as
yeah.
as the Sigrun is excited as well.
I I'll get a hold of you once we figure out what we're doing. You can kind of hear the tension building in her voice, and hear a few hushed whispers, and then, please keep us updated. And
I'll keep you in the loop. Don't worry. We're not going to let them have their way with an innocent planet. Certainly not if one of my teammates is going to have anything to say about it.
do you know why they're here? We don't have much. It's an agricultural and scientific research.
Not yet, but that's what we're going to find out, and I would not be surprised if the answer was for shits and giggles.
Wonderful. 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 Okay.
Right on the shiggles policy.
Would that conversation have been private or sort of while we're underway?
She's speaking out loud, but it's a direct line to the person that she's talking
Yeah,
to.
you're catching Valkyrie's half of the conversation.
Okay. So what'd you think? I assume they's unprepared.
As all hell.
You think we ought to let Stragus know?
I don't think Stragus could do anything in the time span we've got.
6 hours isn't enough time to get here. The first time Sparky has actually spoken up since hearing that message.
You've been awful quiet. You know anything about these hollyhocks?
No, not these ones anyway. The handful that I've tangled with before, we've managed to drive off and maybe take down 1 or 2, but never been able to excise them entirely.
Well, anything you can tell us about them? Either of you, both of y'all seem to know a little bit more about them than I do, which is to say, nothing.
The Dragon Raiders mostly knew them by virtue of being aware of other similar bands of skirmishers in the areas around our territory. There was a bit of competition with them, and lines eventually settled into places where both groups could do their jobs without too much interference. As far as I know, they're dangerous, but no more so than any other band of space pirates.
How long they've been in operation?
I couldn't answer that one. I think the best person to ask that would be the one who just took off.
Over team comms, as I assume the rest of us are going and getting saddled up. Hi, Oni Hun, what do you know about these hollyhocks?
After a few minutes,
Go ahead and roll a d20.
I assume
10.
Oni.
You know that Thurnaval was actually at the last battle between the SMC and themselves, and you have an idea of the crew she normally runs with.
the only thing that comes back is a cockpit recording. And if you play it, it's a first-person perspective of a Ronin being piloted in a battle between the SMC and the Hollyhock Raiders. Specifically, it's the perspective of Oni from his cockpit. And so
you watch as a battle unfolds in parts of it start out on the outside of a large ship. It moves towards the inside. You see other mechs fighting, some emblazoned with the same SMC symbols and various parts on the mech. The other ones have what looks like kind of like a trumpeted flower wreathed in flame emblazoned on their mechs, going toe to toe.
And over the course of the battle, the SMC they're sort of evenly matched, but it ends with the SMC forces being completely annihilated, and the last bit of footage shows a capital ship with the logo and the name of the Son of Namaru Mercenary Company across the side of it exploding, and just after it explodes, the video goes static.
Don't look like these amateurs. Han, you doing okay? I assume no response.
No response for a minute, and then after a second, or then after that, you should probably catch up with me if you don't want to miss the fun.
Well, I had to find the VHS to be able to play the goddamn recording.
And it's obviously it's set in a very different tone from Oni's usual tone.
The Balor's already out and moving.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would assume she's getting the Baba
it'll be-
Yaga out and moving
I'll
along.
after I'm outside the city, I'll slow down to catch up.
Yeah, because let's see. The only person, I mean, Ma and Sparky would have had a decent, wouldn't have had too much of a trouble catching up to you, but yet mostly had to slow down for Valkyrie and the Balor. But
Sigrun is not fast.
yeah,
The one,
Sigrun is lumbering and ominous.
the one that I can't carry.
You know that Thurnaval, at least last time you ran into her, Thurnaval herself piloted a Bastion class mech. There was at least, she always keeps at least one assassin type mech in her squad, as well as a witch and an Avenger.
So as they're catching up, I will brief them. So you said that's basically I should be expecting
At least
four.
At least four.
Mechs.
Yeah.
There's going to be at least 4 mechs if they all survived the last battle that I was in. Thurnaval pilots a Bastion, big armored defender. There should also be an assassin, a witch, and what was the other one?
Avenger.
And an Avenger. We're gonna need Sparky. You're gonna need to keep your eyes open for the witch and get it disabled as quickly as possible from long range, because otherwise it'll mess with the systems, with my systems at the very least, and definitely with Maw's. The assassin I can probably handle if we can find them before they spring. The Bastion we're just gonna have to wear down. And
Avenger's not in the core book. Don't know what that does.
And I don't have a lot of details on the Avenger.
Yeah, that one you never ran into
Yeah.
on the ship.
If anybody gets into a bad way, I've been loading up the Jaeger with some mech snacks. So come on back, get some orange slices. We'll get back out there.
But no, we're gonna want to prioritize taking down the witch first, if possible.
Understood. And more. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I've got a few new tricks up my sleeve now. They should keep us all up and moving.
Glad to hear it. I got them ski boot things installed on the roof, by the way. So if you need them, give them a shout.
So noted.
Hey,
Was the indication, by the way, that the Damned Delight was parked, basically, or that it was in orbit?
seeing as how you interacted with them the most, that they generally don't keep it near. They call it in
Okay.
for things like that.
So, yeah.
So
Also, yeah, the capital ship's going to be in orbit or somewhere nearby, probably. So whatever's on the ground, I don't know, but I'm expecting at least mechs.
You got it. We'll keep her eyes skinned.
They've caught up. Take off at a run.
So you immediately
Damn it.
leave Valkyrie behind again.
We just got here. God damn it.
All right.
I think I'm the fastest mech here, aren't I?
What's your
It's
speed?
My speed is 6.
Oh,
you
well,
and Law are tied.
Okay. So the Lancaster moves at the same speed.
Yep.
Just twice the speed of the fucking Valor.
Yeah.
Chicken
Even if the Balor boosts.
Chicken legs.
You assume the others aren't already boosting.
Yeah. Yeah. So running there, it will take you about 4.5 hours to if you boost there.
I'm gonna not boost just so that Sigrun can keep up.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll put you at about 5 hours.
Because Sigrun boosting is the same speed as me walking. So
The hilarious thing is that I could use the winch cable to haul Sigrun, and it wouldn't change Sigrun's speed at all. I would move at half speed, so Sigrun could just take a nap.
You know, when you hit level 3 of when you hit your 3rd license level with the Lancaster, you can take the size upgrade core bonus, which will make you a size 3 and thus big enough to carry the Valor.
Right.
at that point, it's less of a mobile home and more of like a mobile, or it's less of an RV and more of a mobile house.
You just go from a single wide to a double wide.
And you just park the Balor up underneath. It's like the world's scariest kangaroo.
Valor, you get the Valor underneath and room for both the Gyuki and the Lazuli on top.
Yep.
Got it.
Well, room for one of them, because the way the mule harness works is it's their size minus 1/2. So at size 3, you'd be able to carry size 2 and a half size,
Okay.
Anyways,
or both the size 1s and a half size.
Come on, everybody, party on the deck.
Carry the 2 full size and winch the Sigrun, so we're all just pulling along together.
Mixing
One voice starts
cocktails.
playing in the background.
But it's like, but at some point the Sigrun falls over, so it's just dragging a trench behind the Lancaster.
I like the idea. I like that you think it's a trench and not a burnt trail, as the Hell Swarm just eats everything the Valor is dragged along.
Well, no. Like, the Hellswarm doesn't actively eat things unless you tell it to, so it'd just be... The nanoswarms would be unaffected by the dragging. It's just the rest of the body that just drags the trench.
You say that like the Valor wouldn't want to eat the ground that deigns to drag on it.
Anyway.
that dares impede its movement. So yeah, it takes you guys about 5 hours.
We just got this picture of the Lancaster going... And it's like with a winch behind it. So, like, the Lancaster runs across the screen. You see the winch being pulled taut.
Yeah, exits frame, and then
No, I got it. I got it. We take the winch off. We put a skitching post on the back, and we get the Sigrun a skateboard. Cowabunga, dudes!
Fund it.
Anyway.
but as you guys are running up, go ahead and make go ahead and roll. Spot will apply if you have it.
Now, once we're near the coordinates, I'm going to start running my scanner as well.
11.
Okay. 11.
Oof, 8.
That's
Ooh.
3.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Who's paying attention now?
All right. So you see let me
I have a higher field of view than most everybody else, even the Lancaster, because it might be size 2, but it's on all fours.
Yeah.
The red mist has descended is what's happening over the Kyuki. Like, you guys just, over the radio, you're just hearing, like, the sound of a beast growling, and it's not coming from Oni, it's the Gyuki.
And the Gyuki has a thing that is apparently iconic to all IPSN mechs, just the eye glare. Just
There's just like a red glowing trail of light coming out of the face of the Gyuki. You've activated the Gyuki's Berserker mode. You don't have that in HP yet.
Watch me.
It's just the like the first time he like rage activates super mode in G Gundam.
Yeah.
Nobody told me he has the Sekhmet. He doesn't.
He's just that pissed.
So the Emperor should be on back, or should be like connected to the.
Yeah, you guys should be able to move yourselves.
What is that
the that's your sensor range.
That's my sensor range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I added that to everybody's so that we wouldn't have to guess.
That
you can change the unit of measurement. Like you can change the grid's unit of measurement.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
sensor
you can
range.
change that to, like,
If you don't want it
spaces.
measuring in meters.
Yeah, my sensor range is old.
Yeah. Let's see.
Slightly short.
And then 7.
So you guys, let's see. Valkyrie,
Let's see if this works.
you're all able to see these 4 standing by this small pool of water as you're walking up before, and you catch them on long range sensors, Ma, and you actually spot another signature on the other side of this ridge. Not visible, but you do know that there's something there.
Can I transfer those readings to the others?
Yeah.
All right. I'm picking up 5.
You know what they are?
Yeah, you can see one bastion, what looks like the witch in the back, and then an assassin off to either flank. And the one by the pool is the one you don't recognize. So if you had to, or wait, no. No, you recognize that one as a Strider. But let me do something real quick. Let's see. All right. So let's see. So you guys advance to, yeah, about there. And you see the bastion kind of turn, and then you hear something come from the speakers. You're not able to make it out, but you do see the other four kind of stand more at the ready, as they seem to have noticed your approach.
Can we tell which ones of these are which, by the way?
Yes. So this one right here that I'm pinging in green,
Yeah.
that is an assassin.
Okay.
That is a witch. That is a strider. The big one's bastion.
And then the other assassin is over there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And
Which one had Oni called out as the primary target? The witch?
Yes.
Yeah, first target wit.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Third
yes.
base.
Wow, that took me a while. Not gonna lie.
All right, so target witch? Yep,
Yes.
that's right. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
The assassins are the assassins. I can take them out if I close enough. Because I can just go, you come here, shrink, chainsaw hug.
Grapple. Remember, grapple strong.
Grapples.
And that's that one, the witch?
Yep, the one in the back
Okay.
is the
right.
witch.
Would it be possible to put their names up on Roll20 so we can see them?
Oh yeah, just their class names, just assassin, witch, strider.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bastion.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can like
See.
attribute that to the tokens and then set them to viewable.
I think I had. Nope.
Bast.
If you're going to abbreviate them,
That
please,
one.
please.
No, that one was already there. Let me see. It got cut off when I.
I just like the idea of somebody like naming their mech a version of whatever their mech's name is. Like instead of like I'm piloting the IPS in Blackbeard beard.
So this is a variant of the witch that they prefer. That's just the name.
The Horus Balor Ba.
That's a giant like worm dog thing that lives on the planet Vampa.
Accompanied by it has the bonded trait with its old pal Humbug.
Two different references, but both appropriate.
The IPS in Lancaster LAN,
Why not both?
to which the owner is always saying, "Let's have a LAN party." Wait, hang on. Not in
And the
correct
inside of the
class.
Lancaster is probably big enough for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I reoriented them, and then William's internet failed. I bring them properly. There we go.
It did take the expanded capacity, whatever it is, just so
Expanded
Compartment.
compartment. Yeah.
expanded compartment, yeah.
Nice.
Because I figured there's got to be space in that thing.
And question: can you see any of the bars over the NPCs?
Cannot.
Okay,
No.
cool. Just wanted to make sure.
The one mech we don't have a name for is the witch.
Should show you.
Which one?
But hey, by process of elimination, we know.
Yeah. By the virtue of being the last one who doesn't have a name, we know which one is the witch.
Should say Petra.
Nope.
Nope.
Name is not visible.
That's okay. Like everybody else said, it's
Yeah.
the only one without a name. We know which one it is.
The only real problem here is the distance. So let's see if we can get nice and close before they start firing at us.
All right. Yeah. So they notice you. Let's see.
If you want to try and get close, do you want me to do the talking so you don't fire something off and get things heated?
Sure.
All right.
Just know that when I'm in grapple range, I'm going to use it.
All right. Go ahead and advance. I'll tell you when you can stop.
Before we start rolling out again, Sparky just hops on the comms real quick. More, may I?
Climb on board, huh?
It's a little ungainly because it's a new mech who dis, but Sparky does in fact mount up on the Lancaster.
Okay, you can stop there.
Right here, the spend.
Yep.
So we'll let them catch up so they can get.
Yep.
We'll be about to hear.
Yeah, you pack yourself wherever, and I'll match it.
Okay.
Also, I'm behind.
Might want to move the Baba Yaga
Lancaster
to the back so that
Or to the lower layer.
yeah. to the lower layer,
Right click on it and select 2 back.
Oh, yeah.
so that it's under
can
Cody
I?
has to do that?
Oh,
No,
okay.
Cody has to do it.
Cody has to do it. Yeah.
Which one?
the Lancaster should be at the bottom layer on the map so that everything else is on top of it because it carries things.
You can just send to back.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Now you can put it back where it was.
All right. Yeah, I misunderstood you. There you go.
All right. So you get about to there, and the Bastion holds their hand up, like to instruct you to stop and play over some speakers.
Over my data plating to Valkyrie, I will note that I do have the SMC logo.
I have the Dragon Raiders on mine.
I have a shot lined up with the bow.
There's a reason why the witch is in the back. So you they stick their hand out and say over the speakers, now we only got business with one of you, and it's that one right there, pointing to Gyuki. Rest of you, this doesn't have to be a bad day.
Unfortunately, you're talking to a full lance. So if you have business with one of us, you have business with all of us.
Well, kind of looks over. Let's see. Everybody go ahead and roll a d20 one more time. See if you catch.
Anything relatively apply?
Can I use
No,
read a
this is
situation here?
yeah. You would actually be able to use that.
What?
Read a
Read
situation.
a situation.
Nat 20. 24 total.
All right.
13.
All right. So as you can tell that Thurna is, as they kind of like look back to the they actually look back to the Strider, kind of, you can tell that they're being a little nonchalant and kind of like, oh, I guess big bad Lancers. And that's what most of you get. Sparky, you can see that the assassin and the witch in their mechs seem a bit fidgety, and you actually hear the witch in the back kind of quietly pipe up to the Bastion that nobody said anything about Horus mechs. They said Everest's. And then
It's probably at that point, completely undone, not influenced by Valkyrie. The flames just kind of flare brighter as the Balor just kind of growls.
all right.
On internal comms, Sparky will note, they didn't expect us. We can use this to our advantage. They expected Everest mechs, not what we have.
Yep. They knew what you guys had like 3 weeks ago, not what you got now.
Real question is, how'd they know about that? What's their connection to where we was back then?
If I had to take a guess, probably what the hell was the name of the other pirates?
Void Sirens.
Probably through the Void Sirens.
The one that never came back.
Yeah, the one that ran.
I mean, that wasn't even 3 weeks ago. That was earlier. That was a couple days ago. Or a day
No,
ago.
that was about a week and a half ago.
It took a while to print our mechs.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, because we had to fix them first.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So as they kind of turn and give the nonchalant shrug to
As the Bastion turns,
mm-hmm.
Over internal comms, I just go, "I'm going,"
Okay.
because the Bastion's not looking at me.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and start. So go ahead and
Yep.
do what you're gonna do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move
Yes,
6
that'd be helpful.
spaces. I am going to boost 1, 2, 3. I have rapid burst jump jets on this one, so I can
Yeah. So when you boost, you can.
I can fly as long as I land.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? 4?
No, that
you
was
went two.
three.
That was
Or three.
That was
from your-
three.
from your
3,
boost.
4, 5, 6.
You want to make the
Boost.
Bastion your friend?
Boost again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on.
You would have needed to overcharge
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I've boosted.
Yeah. You boosted twice.
Oh no, hang on. No, I can still overcharge is still listed as a thing I can do.
Yeah, but I think boosting is. I remember you can only do an action once unless it's an overcharge.
Yeah.
So you boost once, overcharge,
Oh,
boost,
right,
and then you
right.
have your
I would have
regular
had to
quick
have
action.
overcharged. Right. So, let me go ahead and overcharge.
It's all right.
what I
It's
did.
been a literal month.
Yeah,
Who?
1 heat.
Who? What?
I was just saying, which of you all generates the most heat? Is it the Baylor now?
No, the Valor doesn't generate any heat.
Okay.
It just
So
eats things.
Let me check my. No, I don't have anything that gives me heat.
So
Yeah,
overcharge.
I think we're just going to be overcharging heat at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I think you guys are pretty low on like systems that generate a lot of heat.
I am going to Omni Harpoon to grab the Strider, the Witch, and the Bastion.
Okay.
So
Omni Harpoon.
the system fires harpoons. It's a quick action, which is why I had to activate my Omni Harpoon.
Where is that? I'm not
It's
seeing
my
it.
its
it's
core
my
power.
core power.
Oh, it's your core power. Okay.
Yep.
Where is?
So I fire at any number of targets within range 5 and line of sight. Affected characters must succeed a hull save or take 2d6 kinetic damage and be knocked prone, then pulled adjacent to you or as close as possible. They become immobilized until the end of their next turn. On a success, they take half damage and are otherwise unaffected. And because I have my synthetic muscle netting, I can grapple larger targets. I count as the same size as the largest opponent, so I count as size 2 to all 3 of these. To all
Okay,
3 of these
so-
enemies that I'm grappling.
So they need to make a hull save.
Yeah, and what happened? Is there something like a difficulty or something that applies if you're being grappled by a larger target?
Yes. Well, you can't succeed basically, but your Omni Harpoon is not a grapple.
Yes, it is.
No, it's like your grapple cable lets you grapple things within range. The Omni Harpoon doesn't grapple things; it pulls them
No.
to you and immobilizes them.
This system fires grappling harpoons.
Yeah, grappling harpoons are different from a grapple check.
Okay, all right.
That's why
they
in your grapple cable the word grapple is in bold because it's
Okay.
the
Yeah,
grapple action.
they don't apply the grappled condition.
Okay.
Yeah. Also worth noting, the word grappling doesn't start with a capital.
It's so confusing. The grapple.
They-
I
so
have
they don't-
I have grapple cables that are harpoons, but my Omni harpoons are not grappling harpoons, but not my grapple cables.
Batman fires a grapple gun. It doesn't grapple the people he shoots it
I
at.
feel like it should. I feel like it should because I feel like the idea is that you grapple all of them, yank them close, and then blast with your bristle crown.
So since it's multiple targets, I'm thinking it's more along the lines of it fires it out like a traditional grapple gun, where it's just got the hooks on the end that'll fire out in an arc, and then it reels it back in until it catches on something.
Yeah.
And then it pulls them in.
Yeah, also you can't grapple more than one target is the thing.
The wording here says you can.
No, like the mechanics of the grapple action, you cannot grab more than one target at a time. The Omni Harpoon grabs a bunch of things and pulls them in and immobilizes them.
Okay, well,
so they'll be stuck to you, but they won't have the grappled condition. They'll become immobilized and or prone.
All three of them need to make hull saves.
Yes.
Like think the difference between in 5e being able to make a grapple check or throwing a net at someone.
So you said the Strider, the Witch, and the Bastion?
Yes.
That's my favorite Narnia book.
Yeah, I was going to say.
All need to make hull saves against an 11.
Let's see. That was the Strider. They succeeded.
I'm going to take half damage and not get yanked.
The Witch. Succeeds as well. And the Bastion.
Only one I tripped.
Bastion fails.
13.
Succeeds.
So they're not knocked prone.
But they all take half damage.
And they are immobilized still, I believe.
Half damage and are otherwise unaffected.
Yeah. So they do not.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 4.
They take 2 damage because they take half.
2 damage. Let's see. So
yeah. So this is part of my confusion. I'm just going to read out what the synthetic muscle netting says, and you'll see why I'm being confused. Because as you may ram targets larger than you, and when you grapple or ram larger targets, you count as the same size as the largest opponent, which implies that you can grapple more than one target with the Gyuki.
No,
or
more than one target. More than one target can be involved in a single grapple. Like if there's 2 people piling on you and they're actively trying to grapple you, you're as strong as the biggest thing. But you can't I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna grab you in the same.
As part of the same grapple action.
Yeah.
So you can grab multiple things. It just takes you time.
Because what that would imply for this would be if I'm grappling all 3 of these people, I count as the size of the Bastion.
Yeah, but you're not going to grapple all of them in the same
strategic
action with the Omni Harpoon.
effect there. Okay.
The Omni Harpoon gets them into range, and then you have to take the grapple action for each of them.
Anyways, I did my thing.
all right. That was your thing. Get back to this. That was your turn.
Also, rather than who generates the most heat, the question you might want to be asking is who has the lowest maximum heat cap, which I think might be me at 4.
Okay. Well, like I said, if anybody, I can share repairs with people, so, and it's not even an active thing. Y'all can just come and grab repairs at Ma's Repair Shop.
Yeah, a grapple can involve more than 2 characters, which is another interesting thing. When you're counting size, you add together the size of all characters on each side. So, for example, if 2 size 1 allied characters are grappling a single size 2 enemy, the allied characters count as a combined size 2 and can try to drag their foe around. So, in this particular case, if you're ever involved in a grapple, you count as the size of the biggest thing in the grapple.
Okay.
I'm just imagining 4 kobolds dragging away a large mech just down into the ground, no.
Yeah, just like a squad of kobolds, you're coming with us.
You're coming into the slag pit. All right. Anyways, so yeah, seeing as how it's popped off, which one of these is going to go first? Yeah, the witch is going to go first.
Yep.
And they are right here on the comp con. Let's see.
Wish that at least one of them had tripped and been immobilized. Nope.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
The Yugi is good at grappling. Except
Let's see.
You got to improve your save target.
yeah, which isn't a thing that you typically are targeting if you're piloting an IPS.
So, as the witch begins to back up, they take the grapple off of. They unhook the grapple from their mech.
Well, it wouldn't have latched on. It would have just like hit them and bounced off.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
why they only took half damage.
Yeah. All right.
So
Then
back
yeah,
up.
as it pings off of them, they start to back up a step, and you watch as they disappear for a bit. What's their speed?
Would we in character know enough about the tech of this setting to understand what's happening?
Yeah, so you know that witch mechs they rely more on tech attacks, like Oni said. And with that being the case, they like to be hidden and remain that way. So
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I get that, but I mean, is this a camouflage thing? Is
it
this?
is. It is. Yeah.
Okay.
They count as invisible, but what you actually see is like you see their form kind of phase and shift into a very blurry form.
Okay, so they're not like skipping out of time or space or anything.
No.
No, they're not a Horus mech. That's why the witch is upset, because there's a Horus mech on the battlefield.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody warned me about this shit. Let's see. Move 6. Okay, so they step to right there. And yeah, no, you're still the only one. So they are going to.
Are they appearing on my sensors at all?
You'd have to scan for that. Okay. They're going to use one. I need you to make. Oh, wait, no. I need to make a tech attack. So,
He defensive 6.
yeah.
Oh boy.
So, +2. And then an accuracy is.
Plus 1d6.
Plus 1d6.
Yeah. All right. So they rolled a 9. So that hits you.
Yeah.
You immediately suffer 1 heat.
I'm in the danger zone. At 2 heat.
That was
Highway,
that. And then
danger zone.
they use another thing. What is this? E-defense.
Does using those make them become visible again?
11. It does not. Not yet. And you watch as the Strider next to you actually flips, or one of the weapons pops out, and yeah, you're close enough. And a short-barreled rifle pops out of one of the bottom left arms, and they fire. I'm assuming an 18 hits you.
An 18?
They rolled
Would
a.
be busted as
Oh,
hell
I
if
see.
not.
Oh, I see. I see what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
That's supposed to be a +1?
+1 and a +1d6.
Oh, okay. Yes, that hits me.
Okay. You take 6 points of explosive damage.
5 points of damage because of my armor.
All right. And after that, after the Strider fires that, you can see the Petra, the witch, appears over here.
The witch made one of her allies fire their gun.
Gotcha.
And that is the end of their turn.
So if I count as one size larger for grapples with enemies that are the same size as me, that means everyone other than Bastion I can just auto grapple from 5 squares.
Yeah, if you hit them. So basically, when you try and grapple someone, you make a melee attack, and if you hit, they're grappled,
Okay.
and they don't get to try and make a whole save to break free.
You a strong mech. All right, who would like to go next?
I would like to.
Okay.
Move 3
So-
steps.
At the start of my turn, I activate my protocol, and
Which is?
and I use my core, my one core power to activate Hive Frenzy.
Does what?
Well, my nanites switch into hyperactive mode, causing the following effects until the end of the scene. Me and adjacent allies gain soft cover. My Scouring Swarm deals 4 kinetic damage instead of 2. My regeneration restores half of my total hit points instead of a quarter at the start of each of my turns. If I would take structured damage, I roll a d6. On a 6, my mech hellishly pulls itself together, taking no structure damage, returning to 1 HP, and gaining immunity to all damage until the end of the current turn. And I become shredded and cannot clear this condition for the duration, which is fine because I didn't have any armor to begin with.
All right.
So the at the start of the turn, the flames around the Balor just begin to spread as the armor plates peel apart, and it just goes from a mech covered in fire to fire surrounded by mech parts.
Okay.
No one knows where the cockpit is at in this mess.
Yeah.
Or where Valkyrie is inside that.
It's odd to watch a fire spread down. Normally it goes up, things go up in flame. They don't travel down and just fill the gaps. But you all watch this happen.
1, 2, 3, boost, 1, 2, 3, overcharge, 1, 2, 3. This thing is not fast.
It is not.
And then at a range of I'm looking for my, there we go, 1, 2, 5 hexes. I can put it right there. My sensor range is 5. So I'm going to use my other action to deploy my hive drone right there.
All right, 1 second.
That's the advantage of being a size 2 mech. My sensor range is technically 5, but it's 5 from every side of my mech.
Sorry, 1 second. What was that?
I said that that's the advantage of being a size 2 mech, is my sensor range is 5, but it's 5 from the side of my mech.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So
technically a little bigger than if I was a size 1 mech with 5 sensor range.
you put down your hive drone. So let me grab that. I don't think we came up with a hive drone, so I'll just give you a general drone.
Oh yeah. I never
Token
did
that I
get I
have.
never did get design suggestions for turrets and drones.
It's all good.
I think you can just copy the hive drone, or unless we deleted it from the last battlefield.
This is a drone right now. Did we?
Because it had the aura on the drone as well.
I don't. I don't know what happened to it. Let's see. No, those tokens aren't there anymore.
Give me a drone token up with the aura on it, and you can make one of its auras visible, and I'll put the aura on it.
Oh, look, they now have NPC
There you go.
minis on retrograde minis.
Huh, neat.
Yeah, the assassin, the bast. They've got they don't have all of them, but they have.
You put it on the GM layer. I can't see it.
They have the archer, assassin, assault, bastion, cataphract, hornet,
Aura.
rainmaker, ronin, and
Let's see what's the range on
all these auras.
This is 10 meters. There's a 10-meter aura, and we're gonna make it yellow. Bang.
All right.
And so when that bastion starts its turn, it's going to take 1 AP kinetic damage.
1 AP kinetic damage. All right.
That is my turn.
All right. That's your turn. You moved. And yeah, the bastion is going to go now.
So start of his turn, taking AP kinetic damage.
Yep. Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Just
you
for
watch as
being
it
in the range of the swarm drone.
begins to tear into it. Let's see. And yeah, they are going to. They turn back around and face you guys, and then they are going to see. Yeah, you're as far as they can fire.
Shoot at me.
Yep, they're gonna level a rotary grenade launcher at you.
Come on! I have soft cover. Just from
sling
being
some
on fire.
hash. They're gonna sling some hash at you, and so that's just minus 1d6, right?
Yep.
All right, so
If the grenade launcher is inaccurate, there's another one that they,
Yep.
But I don't know if it is or not. Fuck you!
Yep. Nope. Flies. So
The drone just eats it.
yeah, that's
Like,
actually
the
what happens.
The grenade flies at the Valor, and the flames just consume it.
So they level the grenade launcher your way, and they fire, and it goes through the first bit of aura from the first small cloud of nanites from your drone, and then it hits the main swarm that you've activated, and within 10 meters, the grenade that's the size of a fucking football is reduced to absolutely nothing. It's reduced to parts.
The nanites make a little Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka.
I put a Horus drone in the Slack
Okay.
with
All
the,
right.
with the appropriate
Nice.
with the appropriate colors to match
Yes.
Wayne's Valor.
All right. Yeah, we'll get that.
I
for
hope
next time.
that makes them flinch.
Yeah, because the drone definitely hissed as the grenade went by. And let's see.
And make what kind of deployables do you have, Craig?
I have turret drones and what do you call them?
Repair
Snackies.
bots?
Yeah. No. Wait. Nope. I don't have those. Never mind. I took the mule harness instead. So I have turret drones.
Okay, you don't have resupply drones.
No, like I said, I took the
Okay.
mule harness
Yeah.
instead.
No worries.
Depending on how it goes this battle, I may swap out the turret drones for a repair drone.
Well, I will make I will make repair and turret drones for this. Do the repair drones hover? Your turret
No.
drones hover.
No, definitely not. Everything is like low grade utilitarian ISPN tech.
All right, so thanks.
Yeah. Little spider butts. I got my turret drones. I got Chester, Lester, and Russell.
All right. So after they level that and fire it off in your direction, you watch as they kind of slam their other arm down, and from the forearms extends down over the fist and up past the shoulder. A large metallic shield deploys, and they rush. Why can I not? Okay, because it's in measuring. They rush you, Oni,
Come on.
and they make a slam against you. Just a +1. 20 hits.
Yes, a 28.
So you take 3 kinetic damage
2 kinetic.
and are knocked back 1 space.
All save for that.
No,
That's cool.
nope. It's just it's a trait of the shield.
Slide
Yeah, it's
back.
probably got like the knockback tag or something.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm still within range of hitting him with my nanocarbon sword.
All
Because my
right.
nanocarbon sword has a threat range of 2.
That is their turn. Which one of you would like to go next?
Can't do much at this range, so
Yeah,
if you'd
let
like
me-
to get us closer.
Yeah. How close do you have to get? I assume
Uh,
that's knowledge that I would know in character.
If I take my full turn to draw and fire, 20 spaces. If I don't, 10.
Okay. And if I boost, that's an overcharge or just extra heat? I forget how that works.
Boost is just like a quick action you can take.
Yeah.
But if you want to do that again, you need to overcharge, which means you take a bit of heat.
Okay, so I am going to overcharge.
Okay.
In order to boost
So-
twice. So you get your full move of 6, then a boost
Yeah.
will give you another 6 movements, and then a third boost.
Well, that's the thing is I want
Or
to
a
take
second.
2 quick actions and move again.
Okay,
So-
so move and boost, then action, and then overcharge.
Okay,
Or quick action, then overcharge. Take any other quick action.
got it. Okay, all right.
First
So-
move 6, then boost.
Yeah.
I won't move Sparky until you finish moving.
Okay, fair. I am going to, yeah, I can get over. Any reduced movement from the water?
No, you're large enough that it's
Okay.
not really gonna affect you that much.
Okay.
It would affect me or Sparky, but it won't. You're bigger than I.
Yeah,
Then,
your chicken legs whir up, and there's a dull glow as they begin to heat up.
all right, hold on up there, Sparky. We're taking off, and she charges forward in the Jaeger, chicken legs pounding. Comes up, crosses the stream. I
Fucking
guess it-
love your mech.
anyone watching sees Sparky just crouch down and extend both arms out to either side for balance.
Yeah, if you're only moving 12 spaces, you don't even need to overcharge because you can just.
Well, I
do
have
that.
I have 2 other things I want to do. One of them as
You lost William
as a
again.
oh,
Damn
no.
it.
That's all right. Sigrun already went.
And then as I guess as moving with the speed, is the Emperor standing in those sort of boot holes?
Yeah, I mounted up.
Okay, so they clamp down on the feet, and you hear a as a hydraulic system launches a plug out, which fires up and latches onto the back. I'm going to use my latch drone, my core system, to supercharge the Emperor. So you, I take I take a heat, not this turn, but going forward, I take a heat at the start of each of my turns. But you get +1 accuracy on all attacks, checks, and saves, and immunity to impaired, jammed, slowed, shredded, and immobilized. And that also gets boosted by something else. But when we come to that,
I have put
Go
both
ahead.
of the. No, just letting Cody know. I've put the 2 IPSN drone minis.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, cool.
and then I'm gonna overcharge, which means I think I take 1d3 heat.
How many times are you overcharged?
Just
No,
once.
you just take the one heat the first time.
Yeah, the first time you overcharge
okay.
is 1 heat. The next
Okay.
time is
Next time.
1d3, and the next time
I
is
see.
1d6 after
Yeah,
that.
when you hit the
Okay.
overcharge button, it tells you.
Okay, that's I hit it and it said +1d3, but now I see that it's under the thing, under the next one. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, +1. I see. And then I'm going to use a quick action to launch Chester. Launch one of my turret drones.
Okay.
My heat cap is also 4, by the way.
Okay. Well, like I said, I got 11 repairs, and
fuck,
you
God
all
damn it.
you all can
My
come and
internet
use
was
them
left to
on
go
your
do it.
actions as long as you're adjacent to me. That's
Oh, I could have overwatched on the Bastion when it moved towards me. Because it's inside the threat range of my nanocarbon sword.
Well,
Oh well.
now we know.
It shoved me into the threat range of the Strider, so now if the Strider moves, I can just hit it.
Okay. So.
is that my turret?
No, that's
Okay.
Williams. You deployed one turret, right?
Yeah, it takes a quick action to deploy it, so it would
Okay.
just be next to me.
Yeah. This is why we need to.
Yeah. Yep.
Because with all the turrets looking the same, that's going to get confusing.
Yeah. I'm
If
making
you-
them. Well, you're only going to be able to control the ones that you.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'll put a dot on mine.
Yeah.
There we go. It has
So,
little
you
eyes
should be
now.
able to move it. Yep, you should be able to move it wherever.
Ain't it a
Redeploy it.
cutie? Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. Let's see.
William, what's going on with your internet?
It's been like this all week. Like, there's a tech coming on Sunday.
I have literally been there. Let's see. 6. Let's see. So now, come on, zoom in. Let's see. Yeah, this assassin is actually going to go now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Moved into range.
Yeah, if it moves again,
They
then I
are-
can hit it.
Ah.
If I don't want to save it for the Strider. I have no idea what the Strider does. And
And let's see. Uses a quick action for that. And then
and adjust everything this time because when William gets back, it'll kick everything back into the right spot.
and it's going to use its other quick action. And it throws one of the handful of knives that it is currently carrying at you, Gyuki.
Yep.
Let's see. So
Maybe it'll stay this time, maybe not.
3 plus 2. 20 hits.
Yes, a 20 hits.
You take.
Did your third 20 of the night?
I am not quite sure.
Second, I think.
I have
Everything
multiple
is-
windows open and all my screen is covered. So
It's okay.
you take 6 explosive damage.
I take 5 explosives.
No, this damage is not reduced.
Oh, it's armor piercing.
No, they marked you. You know that this is a
You've been
trait that
marked by the
assassins
assassin.
have.
That was not specified at all.
This is a standard trait of assassin mechs.
Ah,
The mark of the assassin. When they mark you, their attack damage can't be reduced, and they have resistance to all the damage you deal.
Right. But that is all that they can do.
Which basically means the assassin needs to be dealt by someone other than the person they're marking.
mhm.
All right, that's their turn.
Okay, which I believe brings it round to me.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think my original plan here is less helpful than I would like, so I will instead I am going to barrage.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with a shot with the. Oh wait, no, not gonna start with that. So if I, just to clarify, can I overcharge to do something and then take full action, or is
Believe so.
or is overcharge something that you can only do after you have used other actions?
Overcharge whenever. It's not an action.
Yeah.
It's not part. It's a separate aspect of the action economy.
And I think,
All right.
well,
Cool.
I know mine is a quick action, but I think our old ones were protocols. So I think they can be different things depending on the overcharge.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
no.
thinking of, like,
I'm so sorry. I'm thinking core action, not
Core power.
overcharge.
Yeah, core power.
Yeah,
is a different thing.
entirely
Yeah.
my bad.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to start with an overcharge.
Dude, one heat.
Confirm heat. To use my quick tech of Shanami, targeting Oni. So you gain Overshield 5,
Hey.
and while you have it, you are resistant to heat inflicted by other characters.
I have 5 more hit points,
And now you're going to have more because I'm going to barrage.
which is good because I was at 5. Well, don't they not stack?
Ah, that's the thing. The Marathon Arc Bow increases overshields
Aha.
to a maximum of 12.
Good.
So I am going to fire in, show to others, in this direction. So that creates a line 10 that I believe passes through Moore, the Bastion, and Oni.
Yes.
Cool. I'm fairly certain I don't make attack rolls against either of my allies. So
Yeah, no,
they
if the
each-
line goes through them, it goes through them.
Okay, so you each gain Overshield 2, which stacks with any you already have.
Hey, nice.
And I need to make an attack against the Bastion.
7 over. No.
I believe it's just the. Yeah, it's just plus. Oh wait, I have an extra one.
You actually have
2d6 accuracy.
and you're at +2 from me as well. One from the latch drone and one from I'm your Huckleberry.
Yep. So
Is that
2d6
+2
accuracy.
Is that +2 accuracy or just flat +2?
It's accuracy.
+2 accuracy, yeah.
Yep. So and then an extra flat 1 from grit, I believe.
How much accuracy do you have right now?
1d20 plus 2d6 keep 1 plus 1.
Okay.
The arc bow is unfortunately a launcher as opposed to a rifle.
So you don't have
I
to
did-
roll at all. It's just a line, right?
But I did get a 23. No,
It
you
is a
still
line.
make rolls.
Make
Oh,
an
okay.
I'm
attack.
fairly certain.
You make an
Let me
attack
double
and
check.
everything in the line.
Yeah, but I'm fairly certain I don't need to make that roll against my allies. Question mark
No.
face?
No, because that would hit
We're not trying to dodge.
Yeah, fair.
everything. You just make one roll or a roll against each target?
Let's take a look.
You always make a roll against
Yeah.
each target separately. Damage is always rolled once.
Okay.
So
So that one was for.
that was for the Bastion.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hit.
The only target available. If I want to hit
Yeah,
both
so
my
yeah,
friends.
Yeah.
Some weapons and systems have special attack patterns: line, cone, blast, and burst. These attacks affect all targets within a defined area. A separate attack roll is made for each target, but damage is only rolled once, and bonus damage is halved if there are multiple characters affected. For any ability or effect calling for you to choose a target or targets within range, a target with a pattern could be hit.
All right.
And on the same page, that is also a critical since I got a 20 or above. 6 keep 1. 6 energy damage.
Very nice.
And for my second attack, I will use my Bolt Nexus against the Witch.
Okay.
Range?
Yes, that one. But yes, I am in range.
All right. Energy damage bypasses armor, correct?
No.
I don't
It's just a damage type.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bastion, by the way, takes an extra 3 kinetic from the turret, which is triggered every time an allied character within range 10 makes a successful attack.
Okay. You see it firing off again, or firing at the now lit up Bastion. And you fired at the witch.
Yep, I got a 22, but it doesn't matter because I deal 1 damage to it, and I have target acquired against it now.
All right. Does it fire off? Does the turret fire it off again?
It does.
For 3 kinetic damage against that.
Shoots the witch.
Yeah. Good boy, Chester.
Am I within range of your turret?
It's range 10, isn't it?
I don't know what the range on the turret.
I think it's. Hang on, let me see.
The turret drone.
Mix systems.
Greg, what's the
turret
range for allies on your turret drone?
10.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So if I start hitting things, it'll start shooting things.
Yeah, that's why I moved up before spitting it out, and that's why I thought it was worth an overcharge to
Oh yeah.
pop out at least one turret.
Let's see. I have barraged, overcharged,
Yeah, I think
barraged. That's me done since I don't plan to get down.
All right. At the end of your turn.
Second.
All right.
Right.
All right. So at the beginning of its turn, it is going to move. Two, three, 4, up to there. And then it's going to move again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to.
Oh wait, did the Strider move?
Yes, it did.
I hit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? And I apologize. Each turret gets 1 reaction per turn, so it doesn't also hit the second target.
Okay.
So the witch should not have taken that 3 kinetic, just the
Oh,
bastard.
okay. All right. I will.
I was thinking that might be a little
So,
busted considering I spit out 4 of these things.
As the Strider starts moving, the nanocarbon sword just one hand reaches up, grabs this giant weapon, and just over shoulder, overhead swings down into the side to try to hit the Strider. And it's my first melee attack of the turn. Sorry, on my turn. This is not on my turn. Just a 1d plus 1. Of course I miss. Never mind.
Yeah, they lean back and the two lower arms. It's weird because it looks like you knocked it over, or at least it ducked back far enough to fall over, but the lower arms catch it. It kind of scuttles away for a second, pops back up, and starts running.
I like this game. It doesn't like me because I can never hit anything.
It's going to use a quick action to swap its kit, and
I do wish there were more ways to like modify your attacking values.
and actually, you know what? No, it's going to keep its.
I'll come back this time.
Yeah. It's going to keep the current kit that it's got. So it levels. That. Okay. So before it moves this first time or the second time, it was right there. So now before it's used its move action, it's going to swap its kit and fire the long rifle at the big thing that's popping out turrets.
Which big thing that's popping out turrets? They both are.
The one with a bow on its back. The one riding the Oliphant. So let's see.
It needs to move to like right there so that the arc bow can just be like hitting multiple people.
Right where?
Like just like right over to there.
Yeah.
So the arc
Does
bow
an
can...
11 hit Maw?
I believe it does. I think my defense is only an 8.
Or to there.
Yeah,
your
my
evasion
evasion.
is
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's
8.
an 8. So yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
I have I guess 1 armor and overshield 2.
Okay.
Yep.
So it. How far away are you? Let me measure that. 10 hexes. Perfect.
The way you say that makes me think I'm not going to think it's perfect.
You take instead of 3, you take 9 damage.
That seems
9.
not good.
9 kinetic damage. Actually, no. It's if you're more than 10 away. So
Okay.
you take 3. You take 3 kinetic damage, non-armor piercing.
Whoa! Get close to that, mamma jamma.
So I believe that is entirely eaten by the overshields in your armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's going to move the 4, seeing as how that was an ordinance. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
to hug the Striders.
Hug the Strider. Love the Strider.
Also need to hug the witch.
You took the hug the world upgrade. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but I can only Omni Harpoon once per pair because it's a power, so I only do it once.
Well, good news. Come get your repairs.
Or no,
full repair.
Full repair. 'Cause we're full.
And that's
Okay.
the Strider's turn. All that's left is the assassin out in the
But
woodwork.
while grappling, I can boost and take reactions. So
Why don't we just to get rid of that confusion? Why don't we call it your Omni Hug?
I don't hug, apparently.
John, you won't call my character Mama. You won't hug. We need to talk about
Apparently, the Omni Harpoon doesn't hug. My grapple cable hugs, but not the Omni Harpoon. The Omni Harpoon trips and drags.
this. That was part of the joke. Was that to make it more confusing? We'll call it by the thing that it doesn't do.
And
You already call the thing it doesn't do, though. It's not more confusing. It's the same. It's laterally confusing. Same confusion, just taking a step to the left.
all
A
right.
jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands
It
on
does that, it just ends up back in the same place.
Like your knees in tight. What is the pelvic thrust?
All right,
It
that's
really
the end of
drives
the
you
first round.
insane.
Go ahead
Let's
All right,
do
who
the
wants to go
Omni
first
Grapple
now?
Again.
I would.
Okay.
I'm getting punched by.
Absolutely. Only one thing has punched you. Everything else has shot you.
Though he's punched by bullets.
Oh, look who's within range of my grapple now.
Oh no.
I would like to grapple the witch.
Okay.
Go
ahead and make
Let's see. To
your
grapple.
attack.
Make a melee attack on hit. First melee attack of the round, so yeah, I get accuracy.
Melee from 5 spaces away.
Yeah, that's my
Damn.
that's the range on my grapple hook.
Yeah.
13 for the witch.
13 to the witch. Let me find the witch. I'm pretty sure that hits.
There is definitely like an old
Yeah.
Hammer horror movie called 13 to the Witch.
If the grapple is successful, the Blackbeard is immediately pulled adjacent to the target by the most direct path. So I go, whee!
Question, does this do damage?
No,
It's
No?
grappling.
no,
Damn it.
just grapple.
Okay.
So I go,
Okay.
I Spider-Man my way over to the witch because I'm considered a size larger, so there's no contested roll. And now that I'm up in the face of the witch, I'm going to skirmish, firing off 2 instances of my Bristle Crown Flechette launcher.
Okay, 1 second before you do that though. As you fly past, having latched yourself onto
So-
a very unhappy witch.
I don't actually move. I am pulled towards, which does not trigger Overwatch.
Oh, it doesn't?
I don't
Yeah, I'm
because
fairly-
Overwatch is only triggered by
yeah.
movement.
We went through this I
Yeah.
think a couple episodes ago. Just
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Overwatch.
we were trying to do the opposite thing and pull people into Overwatch, and it didn't work.
because it
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
work. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't work when you pull because I am being pulled. I am not moving out of the threat range. So
You're making
just imagine
basically
a-
Batman from the Arkham games.
Spider-Man with a chain axe.
I'm picturing more Aaron Yeager flying at the hips, just like yay
Yeah,
at,
kind of.
at the enemy. Except Aaron Yeager doesn't go yay ever.
But
So
God, I want that show now.
I get +1 accuracy when using CQB weapons to attack targets within range 3. I'm within range 3.
Yep, you definitely are.
So both of my Bristle Crown Flechette launchers, which are auxiliary CQBs, get a +1 accuracy. First Bristle Crown Flechette launcher. Natural 20.
That's
Not
that's
that
a
it
crit.
matters because I just do flat 3 kinetic damage to it.
Oh.
And then again, 11. Does an 11 hit it?
Just.
I do another 3 kinetic damage to it.
Okay.
6 kinetic damage.
This witch is littered with holes and shrapnel.
And I'm holding on to it.
And you're holding on to it.
Chink! Hello, my friend.
Oh, if only I was one space over. Oh well.
I still have some
feeling.
movement left. I only moved. So I'm going to drag this witch this way. Because I can still move while grappling.
Was it hi ho fiddle dee dee?
Yeah, if hi ho hi or yar har
Yar
fiddle
har.
dee dee. If I win the grapple, you're coming with me. I'm gonna move over to here and drag it. I can move. So I'm just dragging it closer to everyone else.
We're going this way now.
All right.
All right,
That's
that's
my
your turn. All right, Oni's turn is done. The witch is gonna go now because it does not like the situation that they're in. You
Clink.
take 4 heat at the start of their turn,
Which is halved.
which is half.
Have to 2, but I still overheat.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Actually, I max out my heat. Does that mean I overheat, or do I overheat when I take one more?
I think
I
it
think
does
it's
it.
when you get over.
Yeah, it'll tell you because it automatically does it. It'll say if you need to roll on the reactor.
I put it up to 4.
So
Yeah. If I try to take it to 5. I'm at 4.
okay.
I'm at 4.
So they having you grapple them, they latch onto you and actually grab your mech's head and turn it to face them, and their eyes flash with a bright green light as they make a tech attack against you.
So they are
17.
They are immobilized, or whatever it was.
I believe that just let's see. Let me put that condition on them.
They are not and they are considered a size smaller than me, so they can't break the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, they can't. You're literally, you have them up off the ground. Their feet can't touch. They can't go anywhere, but they can. So they can't voluntarily move other than grab your head, make you look at them, and I believe a 17 hits your.
Oh yeah,
E
my
defense.
E defense is 6. Yes, it does.
So you become slowed for this turn.
Condition or a step?
Yeah, it's a condition.
Only movement slowed characters make is their standard move. They can't boost or make any special moves. Talent systems. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
You seem to be under the misapprehension that this matters.
Let's see.
Slowed.
All right.
Punch them in the face with my sword, and then blast them with the bristle crown for shot.
All right.
Dang, just out of range. Need to get closer.
William is heading over to Holly's house
Okay.
to use their internet. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so.
Yes. Yeah, we'll take a break right now.
All right.
Cool. I mean, we can keep going until it's his turn, and then take a break if you want. Because
Well, let's take a break now. That way I can make the turret and drone.
sure. All right. If you're
right.
watching on Twitch, please stay tuned for these commercial messages. We're back.
Welcome back, everybody,
Long
as
day.
we continue this battle. Who wants to go next? The witch just went and
I've already gone.
flashed Oni. So
Has it been a whole nother round?
no, it's the
Yes.
beginning of the
It's beginning of the next round. So you
yeah.
haven't
So
gone
this
yet.
is the second round.
Okay, so if possible, I could go.
Yes,
Mhm.
it is definitely possible.
Okay, so I will.
At the
Move.
start of your turn, though.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Strider is going to run over to here. You can go now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Quick action boost. 1, 2, 3.
Godzilla is coming.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, you've never heard a hyena before, but the Balor is definitely hyena laughing as you step forward.
You know what? Let's go ahead and
Hug the
let's roll the
basket.
dice. 1d3. All right. I'm going to take that 3 heat and take 1 reactor stress to overcharge
Oh boy.
Okay.
and get
So
right up in
How
this
little?
bastion's
How
face.
little
Wait,
of
does
a
that-
heat cap do you have?
4.
same as you.
Oh, same as me. Does that take you straight to 4?
I had 1 from overcharging last time and 3 from this time.
So you don't get a reactor stress until you go over it, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm sitting at 4.
Because it
Let
didn't
me-
prompt me for a reactor stress until I tried to make it
Overheating.
5, so
Let's see.
let's double
Yeah.
check.
Just found the
Yeah, I'm
page.
looking at it right now.
When a mech takes heat over its heat cap.
Yeah,
Yes.
So
you take 1 more heat.
So I'm sitting at 4 then. So I'm gonna get up ins this this bastion's business.
The Bastion is not happy or doesn't know how to feel yet.
Is that a,
And
is that a
then
Homestar reference?
And then
everything's a
I'm going-
Homestar reference if you try hard enough.
and then I'm going to grapple the bastion.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
So
You are the same size, so
12.
12
Does that-
hits.
Does that hit its evasion? I have grappled it,
You have grappled it.
and that is my turn.
That is your turn. All right.
do you move your turret at all?
I have to take a quick action to reposition the turret.
All right.
Still have 2 bits of movement. You could drag the bastion back into the range of your turret.
Actually, yeah. I think I have to win if I want to drag it this turn. I think I have to win an opposed hold check.
Does
If
Does
someone
the
wants to pull the things up.
grapple count as an attack?
Yes, it takes.
Yeah, you
if
have to
you,
make-
you make an attack roll, and if you hit, you've got them grappled.
Okay, then my turret hits it.
Oh, it's just any
Right, right,
attack.
right.
It's not,
It
it's
just
not
says
when they
a-
take damage.
Yeah, allied character makes a successful attack.
Okay, so
Because it does specifically say the grapple is a melee attack.
okay. So how
Uh,
much damage does it do?
3 kinetic.
3 kinetic. Any armor piercing?
No.
No. Okay.
That would be busted as hell.
To move after grappling, you have to make the contested hold checks at the start of the turn.
Okay, so I can't
Okay.
move them right now.
Okay.
Does it do any damage then? Does it punch through?
Since you've been watching it,
Most things don't have more than 2 armor.
Okay.
this does not seem to be paying attention. The Bastion doesn't seem to be paying any attention to the turret right now.
Okay.
Bastions are tank mechs. They
Yeah.
might have 3 armor.
Yeah. All right. So I don't have to use the reaction, and I won't in the future use it on the Bastion.
Okay, so you used it for this round, though.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think there's any way in character that Maul would have thought that out or realized that ahead of time.
You just watch the gun is bouncing off the giant shield it has. It's just like
Yeah.
holding in there. I don't think this is working. P
All
shield.
right.
Did it not hurt it last turn?
Actually,
yeah.
for it last turn.
It didn't hurt it last turn.
Oh,
either.
okay. Then actually, I feel like she would have noticed that. Is it okay then if I don't use the reaction now?
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
All right. I'm gonna hold on to it then.
this one. All right. Let's see.
Shoot the witch.
Well, it's their turn now, so they are going to. Let's see. The witch already went. Let's see. Yeah, the assassin is going to go. Let's see, I need to mark. I need to put a thing on you. Where's the? There it is.
I like
Mark on
I
you.
like the design tokens. Like you see, like how the Bastion and Valor fit together.
Yeah.
The one thing that bugs me is that they're off center from the grid because the center of them is on another
Yeah.
space.
That's the
It
thing.
bugs
It's
the
not
hell out of me as well.
they're not off center from the grid.
Yeah.
Because they extend into those spaces.
Yeah. So I think the answer to that is to extend the canvas size of that token.
Well, no. What I mean is like their physical presence extends into these these spaces that are around them. That's why they're not actually off center. That's how big they're supposed to be.
That doesn't make any sense.
They're centered on one hex in the middle.
Yeah.
They're the right size.
So
they snap to the grid.
Yes, but aren't they supposed to only occupy 3 hexes rather than 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's the fact that they snap to the one in the center is fine for size 1, but
yeah. But
for size 3,
they should be sitting like
size 3 they sit fine as well, but size 2 is the weird one where it's like I don't fit.
If you alt click and drag so they don't snap to, you can place them like that, but whenever you let them snap to, they do that.
Wait, you can do what?
Yeah, I didn't realize that you could do that either.
If you alt click and drag, you can make them not snap.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried looking up a fix for that because I was so annoyed.
I think the simplest solution is just to expand the canvas size for a size 2 token. But that's something we can sort out another time.
I have been using Roll20 since January of 2015. I have almost 2,500 hours using it. I did not know this at all, and it has bugged me for years.
Everyone grab your size 2 mechs and alt drag them to an appropriate spot so that it doesn't bug you anymore.
Oh dang!
Yeah, if you want to drag the Bastion to an appropriate spot, I'll just drag it into place next to it if you want.
Boost and leap as part of that one. They end up next to the Horus mech.
Here, let's put our size 2s into appropriate spaces if we want to.
All right, there we go. So they land next to you. I need you to make an agility save, Sigrid.
Why you gotta ask me to do things that I'm bad at?
Because the assassin's not bad at them.
What does this mark on me mean by
you do half
the
damage
assassin's
to the
mark.
assassin if you use the assassin's mark. Yeah.
Yeah, so this assassin up here has you marked.
20, eat it.
This assassin right here has you marked. So yeah, you are not knocked prone. So good for you. But
who are the 2 people that are marked? I'm sorry, I was away from the computer. I could hear you say.
Sigrin and Oni.
Okay. Oh, I see the markers now. Sorry.
And they're going to. You count as shredded, don't you?
Yes, but I don't have any armor, so.
Okay. They're going to make an attack against you with their heated blades. +1. Ooh, 5. assume does not hit you.
I don't think my evasion's that bad.
Oh wait, I got a couple more things to roll. 12.
My evasion is 6, so the 5 misses me. But it's 12.
No, it's a 12.
No, you pick 1 for accuracy. You pick the highest one, so it'd be a 10.
Okay, so 10, yeah. So yeah, 10 will
Which would
hit you.
me.
So you take 8 points of kinetic damage.
Okay.
All right. And actually, you are not marked because they can't do that if they wanted to attack.
The assassin's going to regret that in a turn.
We'll see. All right. It is not their turn anymore. So who wants to go next?
I think it probably ought to be Maul, so we can reorient.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I reading correctly into the arrows I keep seeing that you would like to be here?
I'm still working that out. Oh wait. I just need to be within 10 spaces of the witch. The Strider's gonna be a pain in the butt, but basically just line me up so I've got a clear line in this general direction. So I can hit.
If you put your nose right here, Maul, that'll be a perfect line for.
Here works as well. If you don't want to get up close and personal with the assassin.
I mean, you might want to because the assassin's on me right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I will move to.
This also
there.
means that your bow will hit the assassin, will hit all of us, as well as the assassin, Bastion, and the witch.
Fair enough.
Gives you the most bang for your buck, basically.
Hold on. Setting myself down correctly. There we go.
There, and I'll just put myself there since I can be
Yeah.
in any space.
Yeah.
That is
All right.
one of your spaces.
Great. Okay, so we'll head over to there, and then let me see. I'm gonna pop another turret, please, and make a mortar attack on. Let's see.
Mortar is ordnance, right?
No, it's my main cannon.
Okay, it doesn't have. Does it have the ordnance tag?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it because my main launcher is the latch drone. That's the integrated mount, and then I have a missile rack for my auxiliary launcher and a mortar in my main cannon slot.
Okay.
Lancaster's weird like that. So my turret actually can go anywhere in sensor range, which I just realized. So can I have control over that one?
So,
Oh yeah, I thought I gave it to you already. My bad.
just as a quick note, there's nothing saying I can't grapple 2 people at the same time. It just means that if I'm grappling 2 people at the same time, they count as a size 2 mech, so they would be able to resist against me.
Yeah, you can only grapple one thing at a time with one action.
Yeah. But
Right,
I could now grapple the assassin, and it would drag me and the witch over to the assassin, and I would have both of them.
Yes,
Correct.
but then they would be bigger in the grapple than you are.
They would be the same
They would be
size
able to
as me.
fight back.
They would
Yeah.
be the same size as me because I count as a size big. I count as size 2.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
But that's fine
I'm-
because then I'd be blasting them both with my flechette at the same time.
Like I'm not gonna add the assassin to this grapple because then they would be bigger than me.
Off by 1.
And yeah, I can't quite hit everybody because I would also hit the Baylor. So I'm gonna drop it. Let's see, it's +2. So I'm gonna drop it.
How much damage does your grenade do?
1d6 plus 1.
Hit me.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna I'll drop it here, and it'll hit both assassins, the Bastion, and the Baylor.
You make an attack roll against every target.
Yeah.
Blast 1.
If you miss me, you don't even damage me. But if you damage me at the start of my turn, I'm regenerating 10 hit points.
It's to let you know, it's blast 2 because I have Jaeger
Blast 2.
rounds loaded.
Oh
into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Which is it also adds knockback, and I get to pick one character hit by it to make a hull save or be knocked prone.
So
I get that from the ammo case mod.
Which space are you targeting it in?
This one here.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Or I guess, actually, I guess it would be this one, so I can get both assassins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
This case.
Okay, so I need to make 4 hit rolls.
Yep.
Correct.
4 attack rolls.
And they're all, I think, just +1.
Yeah, for your grit.
Got something that makes your
But it's inaccurate, so.
So
it's-
minus
so it's-
1d6.
1d20 plus 1 minus.
Okay. I need to write some macros for this.
You want me to post the macros that I've got for roll accuracy and roll difficulty?
Oh, yes, please.
In the Lancer chat.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Oh, nope. That's totally wrong. I'm sorry. It should be,
That should be
-4.
yeah.
So that one's for accuracy.
So it would be a 9.
Yeah, that one misses the assassin.
And this one is for difficulty.
We'll just go from top to bottom.
That's fair. How do you raise your evasion?
Increasing your
points
agility.
Yeah,
agility.
increasing your agility.
I'm gonna assume that hits the bastion. And that's a natural 20 as well. Yeah, I did it again. It should be a 15, but it's a natural 20.
It's a 5 on my screen. It's a
Yeah, I see
10.
5 here.
It's a 5 + 1 + 4. So
Yeah,
it'd be,
but it should be a minus the 5, so it should be a 16.
no. The
what?
roll of the 5. Yeah, I don't know where.
Yeah,
you
I don't know where
roll.
you're seeing a 20 because
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What I'm seeing
Yeah, it's a
is
5 on
you
my
rolled
die.
Oh Jesus! Hold on. Okay,
You
I
rolled a
am
5.
way up high in the
Oh,
chat.
did your chat box roll all the way up for some
Yeah,
reason?
yeah, and so
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not even seeing the right results.
So yeah, no, that's a 2.
So
for
that
best.
so in that case, my first roll was a 12.
Yeah, -4.
Minus 4 becomes 8.
Yes, so it's an 8. So this one is even worse. That one is a 6. Nope, that one is a 1.
2.
A 2.
It's a 2.
That one is also a 2.
That one you rolled
Holy
correct.
shit.
So
And that one's a 17.
So if we're going top
definitely
down,
hits.
the only one that gets hit is the assassin.
yeah, the assassin on the bottom. They take.
Oh, those were some bad rolls.
And they
Okay.
can't get knocked back because the direction they'd be knocked back would be into you.
Yeah.
Well, at least it has to make a I'm going to say that one has to make a hull check then to go, or it goes prone.
Okay.
Got hit.
What's the save? I think it made it.
It just says a hull check. I don't
Yeah, so it's
what's
all-
your
Yeah.
save target on your
What was your
mech?
save target?
11.
Yeah, 19. It stays upright, but it does take some shrapnel if you want to roll the damage.
Sure. How heavily armored are these things?
As far as you can tell, it doesn't look like they have any. They actually have some. The assassins appear to have organic-looking plating over top of the metallic chassis and stuff like that.
So 6 points of damage.
6 points. Dank.
Still, how is it looking?
Looks pretty beat up.
You know what? Fuck that guy. Chester's going to do 3 more kinetic.
All right. Chester does 3 more kinetic. And yeah, it's filled with holes now. It's leaking in areas, and there's a small fire towards the midsection.
And it hasn't gone this round yet?
It has.
It just
Oh,
went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it just went.
All right. Then I'm just trying to figure out if I should use my other turret or save it.
I think you've only got the one reaction this round, so you have to
Yeah.
wait for someone else.
No,
to
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no. I have 2 turrets.
Can you fire both of them at once?
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
reaction per turret per round.
Oh yeah, you have. That's right. Yeah.
You might want to save it for the witch.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a decent chance I hit the witch on my turn, so
Okay, cool. I'll save Lester.
I'm pretty certain, depending on how low that assassin's health is, it'll die when it starts its next turn just for standing next to me.
And that is my
It's
turn.
going to
I
get
take
hit by the Emperor anyways, so.
I didn't
Hopefully.
say so, but I took an extra point of heat at the beginning of my turn because of the supercharger.
All right.
But that's my turn.
now. All right. So now the Strider is going to go. And let me just.
The Strider's thing is that it walks a long distance, isn't it?
It's very, very mobile.
It's a long range fighter, too.
Yeah. So the Strider, before it moves,
Question is, do I want to grapple the Strider or the assassin?
Strider.
You don't want the assassin that's marked you anywhere near you.
Okay.
yeah, no.
Like the
He's
assassin that
going
marks
to-
you is a target that you want everyone else to deal with. Because you do half damage to it and you can't resist any of its damage.
That's nasty.
Gonna back up.
Want this
See
witch
here.
to be dead first, but
Can't move if it wants to use that. Let's see. Yeah. It's going to take a pot shot at the Lazuli.
All right.
So +1 accuracy.
Very slightly don't qualify as adjacent to me.
12.
Hits.
Hits, you take 9 points of kinetic damage.
Ow. All right. Well,
Wait.
you have that overshield.
yeah. And now half my health is gone.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it moves.
I'm down to a fourth of my.
I'm
Yeah.
at half my health too, roughly, but it's about to come right back up when my turn comes around.
Mine's
Yeah,
not.
but I only have 4 HP because I took personalizations. That doubled my health.
Well, yeah, because you start with a
Jesus.
giant overshield and only 2 hit points.
Wowzers.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
And 2 repair capacity.
Oh, well, that's the other nice thing about us being paired up. I've got 11 repair capacity, and you can just straight up use mine.
Fair enough. Oh, jeez.
Right.
Okay, that's a wasp or some kind in my room. Hi.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck
Could you
that.
kindly leave?
All right.
No, I want to hang
That-
around. I want to hang around your head.
Is the Strider's turn. Sparky, you're the last one left.
Okay, so here's how this works. I draw back the Marathon Arc Bow, and when this happens, the bow itself, the energy string, and the conduit that feeds down to Baba Yaga all begin to start. Oh, wait, no. Before I do that, I'm going to use my core power.
Okay.
Xerxes Apex. So for the rest of the scene, when the Marathon Arc is drawn back, each hostile mech character hit and each allied mech character hit that gains Overshield releases a bolt of lightning that hits a character in range 3, which can be the character there the bolt originates from. This deals 2 AP damage with no attack or save to hostiles, or grants 2 Overshield to allies. The same character can be struck by multiple bolts.
That is dope as hell.
Yep,
So you hit us and just rain destruction down on the assassins.
pretty much. Now I draw back the bow, and
Alright.
So the bow, the string, and the conduit that leads down to Baba Yaga all start sparking. Oh, is that the wasp gone? Yes? Nope. Oh, there you are. What are you doing down there?
Being stepped
Kindly
on if
fucking
you're
off.
quick.
Ideal foot or book range is what it sounds like.
Yeah, nope. I am not food.
Yeah, fuck wasps.
Okay,
Disagrees.
let's just get this out of the way. Get out of there.
I mean,
That was on my curtain. The curtain is now
Ah.
out the window.
Yeah, that's the appropriate response.
they don't call them meat bees for nothing.
So you get to pick where those bolts go.
Yep, that I do. And, well, first I need to see who I hit. So drawing back the bow helps a little bit further as well. For starters, it increases the line to 20. Not that that really matters at this point, since if I draw it in that line, I hit the assassin, Sigrun, the bastion, Gyuki, and the witch.
Mhm.
Or I try to. Oh, and Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
So you all get 4 overshields.
Yeah, so you do hit all
You
of us.
hit all of us.
Yeah, so
Which
you all
means-
get 4 overshields now, instead of 2 from being drawn back. And
I go to
oh, right, yes. I also invoke one of my Imperial Vestment frame traits. Whenever the Emperor grants overshield to another character, it gains the same amount. I'm back up to 7.
Okay.
Does that stack with the overshield from before,
Yes, that stacks with any overshields you currently have.
including from you?
Whenever,
It maxes at
Max is at 12.
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
at
max is
11.
12.
Whoa.
If,
Okay.
if you have no overshields, you just go straight to 4.
Hell yeah. I got 6 now because I got 2 from you last turn, right?
Oh no, that got blown
That
away.
got eaten. That got shot at.
Overshield acts as
Oh,
temporary
that's
hit
right.
points. So whenever you
Yeah.
get hit, they go down.
Got it. Okay. So I have 4 now.
Okay. Nope, not that one.
I wish the overshield on my active combat sheet worked.
Let's
For me,
see
you have
here.
to type it in. You have to click the little keyboard
Yeah.
and type in the number of overshield.
Let's see.
Ah, there we go.
I get
It doesn't
one
show a text by. It doesn't show a text line.
It does, but the text line is if depending on the color of your thing, the text line can be very near to the same color as the CompCon background.
Okay.
Like mine is black, but my background is like a dark navy, so it's hard to differentiate the two things apart.
On the Horus theme, it's invisible because the Horus background is black.
All right, so making some attack rolls. First against the assassin. 14.
That hits.
All right, and the bastion. 7.
That misses.
And the witch. 15.
That hits.
All right, so they all take 2 energy damage, and then 1, 2, 3, 5 lightning bolts go off.
Okay, let me.
So I'm going to
which
put
takes-
What's the range on
Two-
those lightning bolts?
3.
So mine has to hit the witch.
Or
And
you.
the-
It can also hit you and give
Yeah,
you more
I can also
overshields.
hit you to give you more.
I'm at
overshields.
11 overshield. Just hit the witch.
You don't need any more right now. So I'm actually.
Oh, because I missed the first round, should I have more overshields than 4?
I
I
have
don't
not given
believe
you
so.
any more.
Okay.
You were not in the path, unfortunately, because I was focusing far on. We were a little bit ahead of you and closer to the enemy. Let's see here. I want to put. I'm going to put 2 into the witch. One
That
from the
does-
witch and one from Gyuki.
How much damage?
That deals 2 AP damage with no attack or save.
So 4 AP total.
Mhm.
So 4 damage to the witch. Have you rolled the damage from your marathon arc bow at the witch?
Damage is
Yeah,
damage
that
is
was-
the same
that was
for all
2.
targets.
Yeah,
Okay,
I already
so-
took that off for each of them.
So the witch has taken 6 AP damage.
No,
No,
6
2
damage.
and
2
is
damage.
AP, 2 is not AP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
Two regular damage and then 4
oh
AP
wait,
damage.
no,
Because it gets hit
The
by
drawn
2
back
lightning.
profile does have armor piercing, so.
Oh, so yeah. So 6 AP damage.
I need
Let's
to
see
roll
here.
something real quick.
How fucked up is the witch looking?
Oh, it looks that a large chunk is just blown off as these 2 lightning bolts arc off of you and kind of just ripple up the length of the witch and tear into it, causing a structure damage that I have to roll. Why is it not rolling it on the comp con? Just gives me the results.
Well, because the comp con can't roll any dice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you just have
Let's
to
see,
roll a
so-
die and pick one of the results.
Just roll 1d6, right?
Yeah.
3.
Roll a number of d6 equal to how much structure damage they're missing. So 1 in this case.
Yeah, 1. So
They got a 3.
3. That is.
System trauma.
Yep. Roll a d6 on a 1 to 3. The weapons on 1 are destroyed. 4 to 6. The system is destroyed. Another d6. 3 again.
One of the weapons is gone.
It only has the 1.
Yeah, the weapons aren't the problem.
Yep. So it's. What is its weapon? Where was it?
I believe it has a stick.
No, it actually doesn't have any weapons.
Oh.
If there's nothing left of one result, it becomes the other.
All right, so it loses a system.
Mm-hmm.
I have to choose.
Yep.
All right. So one of the lightning bolts, as it's ripping up and causing burn marks up the length of the witch, actually ends its connection in one of the eyes of the witch and destroys its petrify system.
Would I be right in thinking it's
So-
already used that system
Am I no
once?
longer slowed?
I believe. Does it end if that system is destroyed, or if the mech is destroyed? Because
I imagine
you already.
Yeah, but I imagine if the thing that is powering it is gone, then it can't affect it anymore. I don't know.
Well, it can't use it anymore. It already.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
I don't
thing.
know.
If someone hits you with a flamethrower and then you destroy the flamethrower, you're still on fire.
Yeah. So.
Well,
But if somebody's hacking your computer and you blow up their computer, you're not being hacked anymore.
If they planted a virus and you blow up their computer, there's still a virus in your system.
Yes, but if they're actively in your system,
I'm looking it up
That's the
right
thing.
now.
there's a difference between active and passive effect.
Meanwhile, does Sigrun might not need shields because of so much regeneration?
Yeah, I will regenerate all the damage they just did to me at the start of my turn. So
Okay. And that doesn't interfere with the overshield I just gave you, so I'm going to put the I'm going to put 1 lightning bolt into the assassin that's close by, and I have 1 more.
You hit the bastion. Did you not hit the bastion?
I missed the bastion with
Oh.
shot,
Yep.
so I
did you
could.
did you miss the assassin itself?
No, I hit the
You
assassin.
hit the assassin. Do you also get a lightning bolt from
Oh, right.
the Lancaster?
Right, yes, I've got 3 to play with.
Yeah.
Feed
My
it 3
apologies.
lightning bolts. Kill it. We want it dead.
Just murder it.
Feed it 3 lightning bolts. I don't wanna.
Yeah, could do. Just
Yeah,
drop
one
flat
from-
another 6 damage
One
into
from
that
the
assassin.
Lancaster, 1 from the assassin, and 1 from the thing. Which would mean that it would have taken 2 from your initial bout and then another
8
So,
damage.
8.
Yeah, if you feed all 3 to it.
AP damage to the
Which-
assassin.
Which assassin?
This one,
the
the one next to me.
Yeah, the one that's in a Baylor Lancaster sandwich.
Okay.
The one that's already taken some damage.
Okay. That does 6, you said?
6 total plus the 2 from the standard bow shot.
Okay, so you have an extra bolt to play with because the first bolt took care of it.
Oh, well then. Well, we're in range of the bastion, so I may as well put that into the bastion.
As it explodes, as one of the first lightning bolt arcs across the top of it, and then the second one actually comes from the like kneecap of the Balor and just rockets into the midsection of it, and then there's the bolts dissipate, and then there's a slight whine as then the midsection then just explodes.
And then some electricity arcs off the Balor into the bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to play with this a little bit. So while the midsection of this assassin is, as it's about to blow, just like a spare spark just bounces off it into the bastion.
Yeah. That's AP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Emperor's so good.
Emperor is very fun.
Very
my
killable, but very good.
Oh yeah. But my turn is not over because I can still overcharge to Rex. Ah, dang, the stride is out by 2 spaces.
Which again, just
Do you want to overcharge just to draw back again?
I was gonna overcharge and fire again.
Yeah, because you can't. It's just for a quick action if you overcharge.
Would it be
skirmish.
would it be worth my taking the shot with the turret on the witch? Because the witch seems in pretty bad shape.
Yeah. Could do.
Okay. 3 more kinetic to the witch.
All right, let me.
I'm just fucking holding the witch by the throat up as all this stuff is just hitting it.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Shoot this one.
And it is. They are struggling to get away from me now. They're like, "Fucking let go!" No.
No,
all right.
cool.
There's like the 2 big fans on the shoulders of the Blackbeard just spit out some more smoke as it vents a little bit as I just squeeze tighter.
All right.
Let's see. Overcharge. I need to find another thing in the. Why are PDF bookmarks never able to take me exactly where I need to go?
Can someone also get me the Lancer core book so I can have that PDF open? Because this computer does not have it now that I've swapped.
Gosh. Here we are. Well, there's nothing to. Is there anything to say that I can't just fire a standard bow shot again if I overcharge?
No,
Yeah, if it's a quick action, you can do
Well,
it.
hang on. Can you fire the same amount twice?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
I don't
for.
think you can fire the same amount twice. I think you can only fire.
that might be the thing.
Yeah, you can only fire a mount once per. You've already fired that mount once. You
Yeah,
could
you'd
use
have
your
to fire the
integrated
bolt
weapon.
nexus.
You could use your other integrated weapon though, or the bolt nexus.
True, I could. I absolutely could do that.
You could just do 3 AP damage or 3 AP damage to the
Oh yeah, I could just hit the witch for 3.
Yeah.
Or I can shoot something else within range 10. Well, so anything except the Strider.
Or again, you can, if you want to take the setup for next round, draw back again because that's not firing them out; that's prepping it.
True. Actually, I like that. Oh wait, I lose drawback if I move, and that includes if I'm carried somewhere.
Yeah.
So I think I am going to take a shot at. You know what? I'm going to shoot the witch with my integrated rifle.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to. I take one heat from overcharging. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly do the
No
thing,
worries.
and then fire.
That hits.
15. against its E defense. It's a smart weapon.
E defense. Yep, that still hits.
Cool. So we're looking at how much we're looking at here. All right.
John, could you send me a link to the
Yeah, sorry.
actual PDF?
Six kinetic damage.
All right. And fortunately, yeah.
Has the Bastion gone yet this round?
No, it hasn't.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, it's grappled right now, so it can't do what it wants to.
Because it hasn't gone yet this round. When it starts its turn, it gets eaten by me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me done.
Okay.
What'd you hit that time?
I hit the witch with my silver lance.
All right. And with that final hit, you can see that the witch in Gyuki's arms is still struggling, but the movements are very jerky, and in that you can, since you're holding it, Gyuki, you can barely feel any fight left in it, as that's where we will end the session tonight.
All right.
In the middle of a fight.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Goodbye.